Good morning, YouTube. Bennett Tyndall here from GodelTrades.com, bringing you a quick update on the transport sector. Today is Monday, December 10th, 2018. Let's just briefly take a look here at the DJT, the Dow Jones Transport Index. You can see a nice five-wave move completed of the cycle degree. I've still yet to work this into the longer-term count. But either way, we're entering correction territory here. So if we get off the weekly, let's get all the way down to a 195-minute chart here. You can see we had a nice five-wave decline off of the highs, a nice three-wave retracement. That three-wave retracement gave us between a 61.8% and 78.6% 2 versus 1 retracement, so essentially in a retracement of this decline. And we can bring out our standard Fibonacci retracement tool just to kind of show you how these line up. So this is the 618 and the 786. So essentially, since this was all of wave 1, for those of you who are new to Elliott Wave, see a nice 5-wave subdivision there, 3-wave retracement, and we got not quite equality of C and A of the minute degree 3-wave correction inside of this minor degree wave 2. And as mentioned, just between a 61.8 and a 78.6% retracement. So very much so in corrective territory. If we get down to a 1 hour, looks like we did another 1-2 here, shallow minute degree wave 2 correction. This third wave has the potential to take us down towards that 9,000 handle in the Dow Jones Transport Index. A few of the sector participants that we've been watching for continued downside includes FedEx, and I don't have a substructure count for you guys inside of this correction, but you can see following the credit crisis lows here back in 2009 towards this 35 handle, we had a nice cycle degree wave 2 correction between the 50 and 61.8% retracement levels, which is your very common wave 2 target. And now we've had a completed 5-wave move of the primary degree, which then makes up wave 3 of the cycle degree. This overall 4th wave correction could last into October of next year, if not as far as July of 2022. I don't see it lasting quite that long. Equality of 4 and 2 would be October of next year. Got to really dive into this substructure of this correction, but as you can see, just a beautiful example of what happens to a stock after a nice 5-wave advance. General Electric is another just prime example of that. This 4th wave correction, however, does have the potential to take us to the area of the lows of the previous 4th of 1 lesser degree. So we completed a cycle degree correction, and the lows of the previous 4th of 1 lesser degree, of course, would be the primary. That's at a low here of 119.71. You can also see this 4 and 2 square up quite nicely, where you have equality of 4 and 2. A 38.2% retracement of this wave 3 advance would be 123.52. If we bring in equality of 4 and 2 of the cycle degree, you can see that's down at 79.80. So I need to do some work on the financials here before making a decision, but definitely looking to be under some continued pressure to the downside as the markets continue lower. The S&P 500 put in a low this morning of 2583.22, well on the way towards our 2532.69 target, which is essentially a retest of the February 9th lows. I'll do a quick update here on Costco. Costco just fulfilling this triangle extremely well. Love to see this trading out. Should be getting near the end of that 4th wave triangle correction. Pepsi pulling back into that wave 2. Kind of a choppy count there. Johnson & Johnson, as expected, moving lower on the day. We had a low of about 142.38. We're just looking for a move back down to this 139, 140 area to complete a 335 flat in this minor degree wave 2. We expect this to start moving higher as the market continues to see defensive positioning. Amazon also moving lower. This is one we talked about yesterday. At least expecting a move to 15.5 on the bullish count, and the bearish count suggests we're on a nice decline towards 1471.23 in this 5-wave initial decline of what would be a higher degree primary, or correction, minor degree wave 3. So we get down to the 195-minute chart, get rid of some of these substructures. See a nice 5-wave decline, 4-wave 1, 3-wave pullback in minor degree 2, which was right into your expected Fibonacci time extension of 2 and 1, and C gave us equality of A in this flat. B gave us a 127.2% B versus A. Nice 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 5 waves of C, and now we're starting into a 1-2. Looking to drop in a third of this first wave 1 of the minute degree. So definitely continues under pressure. Apple and Qualcomm, some news regarding patents there, and a ban of particular, I think, iPhone 11, OS 11 series iPhones in China. Apple continues lower on the day. We're still looking at this as a 4th wave correction of the intermediate degree, looking for 155 to 161 area support. That has remained our corrective target for some time. Coming off those wave 3 highs, you can see this is a 3-wave structure. 3 waves to make up W, ABC to make up X, AB, and now we're in the 5-wave decline of this C wave correction inside of Y, of this larger WXY. We've been looking for a move down to these levels for some time. A 38.2% 4 versus 3 retracement gives us the 161.85. Any quality of 4 and 2 would give you the 155.26. There is an alternate count which suggests we could, let's get over to the weekly chart, that we could demote this 5-wave move 1 degree, which then would make this wave 1 of 3. That would give this wave 2 the potential to fall even lower, perhaps 144.5. I doubt it. I'm really expecting this count to trade out, as it coincides quite well with expectations from the market indexes. Taking a look at the internals briefly on the day, you can see Trin was pushing 2+ for most of the session. Tick did give us some moves toward neg 1200, which is what we were looking for the break under the 2600 handle in the S&P. We're unable to get back over that 2600 handle as of yet. Still expecting continued downside action on the day, and just overall on the week. Adobe actually up 0.6%, AMD up 0.9%. Not a horrible day in the markets, but nothing nothing too crazy as far as what you would expect for a bounce higher. Taking a look at our primary count here, let's start off with the 1-day chart. You can see we're looking for a move back towards 25.3410, and perhaps even as low as 24.7895. Perhaps we'll break the February 9th lows before we rally higher. But we do expect this to essentially establish the base for the start of primary degree wave 5 advance. Getting down to the substructure of this count, we're all the way down here on the 15-minute. And coming off of the November 30th, December 2nd B wave retracement, which gave us a nice 61.8. You can see a nice 5-wave decline here in wave 1, correction in wave 2, and actually, if we get down to a 5-minute, we could we can count this as 5 of A, 3 down in B. So this could be just a standard 5-3-5. It doesn't necessarily need a combination labeling structure. And now it looks like this could be a completed 5-wave move, which is going to give way to this wave 2 retracement up towards 25.30 if it were a shallow retracement, and as high as 26.59. So 26.30 to 26.59, looking for a retracement higher. If the markets just continue to show weakness and want to push lower, we can look at this as maybe a 1-2 situation, 1-2, 1-2. But this is kind of our primary count as it stands now. Looking for some sort of a three-wave correction back here before we push higher. If we get over to the daily chart, you can see the lows that we put in were near this fourth wave triangle's kind of support base. So definitely kind of down here in no man's land as far as support goes, and looking for that move lower on the week. Currently, Dow Composite's down 0.6%, Dow Industrial down 1.5%. You can see the NASDAQ 100 down 0.5%. Speaking of the NASDAQ 100, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the participants. Well, we didn't need to make that bigger. Qualcomm actually up 2.5% on the day in light of the news regarding the Apple patent. Broadcom up on the day, not a whole lot really in the green. You can see Mylan leading the move to the downside, Ulta, JD. Let's go take a look at the S&P 500 and how that's performing. Lockheed Martin actually up 2.68% on the day. If we go look at the losers, the biggest losers, Apache, Newfield, Noble Energy. Let's see, oil's down to 51.5. Gold's hanging around that 1250. We are still expecting a continuation higher in gold, provided we see confirmation of the wave count structure for the dollar. Taking a look at semiconductors. Nvidia's pushing lower. We're looking for some sort of a fifth wave resolve here on the week. Might get down under that 133 lows of that wave 3. And then if we take a look at the SMH, which is the semiconductor ETF, looking at this as a primary degree fourth wave correction, 3 down of W, triangle for X. Now we're doing another 3-wave move of Y to complete that correction. We do have a lot of support offered down here at equality of 4 and 2 of the cycle degree, which is at 80.73. We have a 1618 extension of Y versus W at 80.55. We have the 23.6% for V3 at 80.86 or 80.67. Can't read that. And a 38.2% for V3 retracement would be 64.93. I don't think we're going to get that low. I think we'll see some sort of completion here as the markets move towards the lower end of their range. All right, guys, that is it for the day. Again, today is Monday, December 10th, 2018. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit subscribe for more videos like this, and you'll be alerted when they come out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can go to our website at godeltrades.com. That is GODELTRADES. Scroll to the bottom of the page, click on the contact link, and fill out the form, and we'll get back to you just as soon as possible. You can find out more about our service as well on our website and what we offer our subscribers. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you on the next one. Take care.